Bishop, you know that in the Philippines, by next year is the 51st International Eucharistic Congress will be held in Cebu. This is another island in Visayas. The faith there is quite different. So here in Korea, how do you perceive the role of the Eucharist, in your diocese and other dioceses here? Because you are being the president, you must observe a lot because you're very observant, and you are very pastoral. So how do you perceive the role of Jesus, especially in the Eucharist here in Korea? Because right now the youth are getting away, so it's one challenge that we are facing now. Everybody's so busy, it's in their own way. Everybody has a reason. So as a bishop, as you said, it's very quite challenging to be the president because it's not only your diocese that you need to understand, but also the concern of other dioceses. So how do you perceive the role of the Eucharist here?
I think Eucharist is the fundamental source from which we could draw out all kinds of energies, spiritual energies, with which we could fight against all kinds of the obstacles which gives a great damage to the church life. Well, the world itself is being developed to a rather atheistic tendency with the development of technology and all kinds of consumerism and materialistic development. This modern culture eliminates God from our ordinary life, and they challenge us. So for Christians to fight against this kind of atheistic movement, we should draw out our fundamental energy, spiritual energy from Eucharist. From the Eucharist we could more powerful and more vigilant and more energetic in whatever circumstance you are situated in.
I like that, Bishop, when you mentioned that the Eucharist should serve as our energy, that we should get energy from that. That means to say Jesus should really be the center of our life. It should be in our heart, in our minds, to be able to counteract all sorts of problems, crises that is coming now, So any message that you'd like to share with the televiewers?
Well, I really hope that this Eucharistic Congress in Cebu will be a real occasion of encounter with Jesus himself, who lived a real evangelical life, and his passion and death to the resurrection. I really hope that all the people of Philippines will be united through Eucharist, united to his Paschal mystery and the happiness of his new risen life. Well, in Korea as well, in 1948 and 1989, we had a 44th Eucharistic Congress in Seoul, and it was a real good occasion to renew our faith. So I really pray that this next year's Eucharistic Congress in Cebu will be the real moment of grace and renewal for the whole faith of Philippines.
Napakaganda po ang sinabi ni Bishop Peter Kang. Siya po ang Bishop ng Diocese of Jeju, Korea, kung saan po malinaw na sinasabi niya ang Eucharist should be the source of our energy. In spite of so many crises in our lives, so many problems that we encounter like consumerism, materialism, the world is very secular, and because of technology, many challenges are facing not only the church but also the government, also in the family. But he still has a very high hope that if we put Jesus into our heart, into our mind, that he will be our center of our life, there will still be so much hope and love will really exist. So in his diocese, he's really working out this Peace and Reconciliation Center because this is really very needed. They have a very terrible history, full of persecution, but because of the church, they are trying their best really to make people united, be in harmony. So every country has their own history. So in our country, we have a different kind of history, but we hope that this forthcoming 51st International Eucharistic Congress will really serve as a personal encounter. He gave us another chance really to deepen our faith, This encounter with Jesus through the Eucharist is really like a renewal. So why not take advantage of it and hope, you should really participate and feel the presence of Jesus. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hanggang sa muli dito po sa programa ng Power to Unite with Elvira.